So in real estate, we deal in a lot of gray areas, and we're privy to a lot of information that a lot of people don't see in the transaction. And so a question that I get a lot is, how do I know what the right thing is to do? So maybe there's a situation where you're the listing agent and you receive a contract from a buyer's agent, and you know that they filled out the contract, but they forgot to check the box for the home warranty or for the inspection. And you know they meant to do it, but it benefits your seller for it not to be checked. And so, in that situation, or in situations where it's gray, how do you know what's the right thing to do?
Hi, this is Tiffany Fykes, and I've been selling real estate for 9 years. Our team of highly trained professionals, along with our marketing plan, has sold over 600 homes all over the Middle Tennessee market. And this is how we do it.
That's a real struggle for me when I know that somebody's made a mistake and it's not intentional, it's just a human error, but it benefits my seller. It's a struggle for me. And for a long time, it almost kept me up at night. Like, how do I do the right thing? And what really helped me was remembering that we are a fiduciary to our client. We need to be, respectful and honorable to other people in our profession. But at the end of the day, we are there to protect our client. And so if it is something that is for the good of our client, the right thing is to move forward with the contract, to not draw attention to the other agent's error, and to just keep going forward because it benefits our seller. Now, there's plenty of other situations where maybe it's your human error. And let's say that I was that buyer's agent in that situation, and the listing agent does the right thing, which is represents their seller well and moves the contract through. And then we get to closing and realize, oh my gosh, I forgot to check that box for the home warranty. That is where it goes into, that's an easy decision for me about what the right thing is. It was my responsibility to check the box. I'm going to pay for the home warranty for my buyers. There was a situation when I was brand new. I mean, this was probably my third deal, and I didn't have a lot of extra income, and the fax machine, because we were still using fax machines, ate one of the pages of the contract when I sent it over to the listing agent. The listing agent didn't notice it. I didn't notice that it was missing, and that page, of course, had the seller paid closing costs, $5,000. We get to the day before closing, I'm seeing the ALTA or the HUD statement, and there's no closing costs on there. And that's when we discovered that page had been eaten up by the fax machine. And so after, oh my gosh, what does this mean? We didn't have a complete contract. I realized that the seller, who's been trying to get out of the deal the whole time, could back out because there's not a complete contract at this point because that page was missing. And the buyers can't move forward if they don't have the closing costs. And so to me, what the right thing is in that situation was my commission paid their closing costs, because that was the only way that they were going to get into the house. And so that's where I balance that high integrity of, there's certain times where what feels like the right thing to the other agent who we're in relationship with and we maybe are even friends with isn't the right thing to do. But then there's situations where when it's your client and your responsibility, it's abundantly clear that you want to act in the best interest of your client in every situation. So that's how I decide what's the right thing.